All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the live stream. We've got our first of two today. Norwegian Joy is making an early departure today at 1 p.m. So in just about 15 minutes time, she's actually making a quick reposition cruise. She's spending the rest of January and a little bit of February down in Miami due to scheduling conflicts here in Port Canaveral. So we're going to early stream today. There's about a 2-ish hour gap between her departure and our first set of normal departures today. So we are going to split the streams up because the other one would just be close to probably 6, maybe even 7 hours long at some point. So we're going to split these up, especially just given the 2-hour gap. So, but I hope you guys are excited. We're in for a good one today. And yeah, excited for Norwegian Joy to sail away. We're going to miss her for about the next month while she's gone, but it'll be nice to have her back when she comes back next month. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday so far. Svetlana, what's going on? Yes, she is going to come back. She's just gone, just due to scheduling conflicts is what it is. Once they added MSC Grandiosa to the mix here in Port Canaveral earlier this year, that kind of took her Saturday spot at Terminal 10. So that kind of threw everything out of whack. So she's actually going to reposition to Miami. I believe she's doing short cruises for the month alongside Getaway. Getaway, I think, is doing long, like a 9-night or something like that. But we're gonna lose out on Joy for about a month, and then she'll return afterwards. So definitely very interesting. I've never seen something like that before, but given how random things are right now in Port Canaveral with the lack of terminals, but such incredibly high demand, that's just, I guess, the luck of the draw at this point. Heard about the Norwegian shit? Yes, Aura looks incredible. I'm going on it. I'm on the Miami inaugural. I am on the Miami inaugural for Norwegian Aura. It is going to be unbelievable. I'm very excited for it. I'm going on Luna as well. Luna is actually my next cruise. She's the next Prima class that's almost finished. She should be getting delivered probably the next couple weeks here. Hello from Tennessee. Never been on Norwegian, hoping to go on one next year. Norwegian is fantastic. Norwegian is a little bit more expensive than what you would get, say, with, especially with Carnival, definitely MSC. Their prices are pretty similarly in line, or maybe just a little bit more than Royal Caribbean. But the nice thing about Norwegian is that they include a lot into your cruise fare. Like let me kind of throw out numbers here a little bit. So I did the maiden voyage for Star of the Seas. It was a 4-night sailing. It was just a little over $1,000. Nothing included. That was for 4 days. But I'm going on Norwegian Aura. I think it was around $1,200. And that was for 5 days, but we have 2 days of specialty dining. The drink package is included, Wi-Fi is included, and shore excursions are included. So just like a little bit more, and you get a ton extra on top of your cruise fare. So that's like the nice part about Norwegian is they do include a lot. Their cruise fares are a little intimidating because they are a little bit higher, but they do include a lot. Plus, they try to align themselves a little bit closer to Celebrity rather than Royal Caribbean. And of course, Celebrity being just a little bit more of a higher tier and not quite a luxury cruise line, but they're definitely like kind of the more fancy, I guess, cruise line for sure. Yeah, I like the name Aura a lot. Yeah, I'm extremely excited for Luna. I'm excited to try that class. I got a nice little preview with Prima with that tour that I had a few weeks ago, but now I'm excited to actually sail on like a full 7-day sailing on a Prima class, especially a Prima Plus. The name Aura is Aura. Somebody, one of the guys in our group was like, if we have access to the bow, we should go out and do like the little Aura farming dance on the front of the ship. No, she hasn't done any horns. I haven't heard anything on the radio, but again, she's scheduled for a 3 o'clock departure, so she should be heading out here pretty shortly. But hopefully just a little bit longer. You went on Norwegian Joy, just got off of it? Oh, very cool. I hope you had a good time. I love the Joy. That's one of the ships I would really like to sail on. I had a little preview of this ship. I got to tour Joy back, I think it was Thanksgiving week-ish is when I got to tour Joy, but she's a very, very pretty ship. Again, for those who are just joining in, this is our first of 2 live streams today. We are going to take a quick break. There's about a 2-hour difference between Joy's departure and the first regular departure for today. So we're going to take a little 2-hour break, and then we're going to hop back in. That other stream is already up, so I hope to see you guys there later on as that one as well. But we've got a rare 7-ship day today. We've got 6 here right now that are docked, and then we've got one more. The Disney Adventure, the big one, is sitting right out offshore here, and she's going to be coming in after all 6 of these leave. Dying to know Port Canaveral 2020 schedule already. Want to know that? Oh, I think they have the majority of the 27 schedule ready to go. I think there may be like 1 or 2 little things to add, but overall, I think the majority of the 27 schedule is ready to go. Auntie Kim, what's going on? Treasure of Destiny, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Can we see Adventure from Jetty? I didn't check. I haven't checked yet, but the anchorage isn't too far offshore, so I'm pretty sure we can. I'll have to go check. I'll have to go check after this stream is done. Connor, hello. Hello, Auntie Kim. How are you? What's going on, buddy? Yeah. I thought she was 3 o'clock, and then I looked like this morning. Yeah, but she should be any minute now. Jake, yes, the Joy is headed out to Miami. She's going to be down there for about a month, and then she'll return for, I guess, another 2 to 3 months here in Port Canaveral. Yes, everything's doing well, doing great so far. No, that is actually Ship to Shore Vlogs in the background. He's made a visit down to Port Canaveral to see Adventure this weekend. Oscar, you need to bully Caleb next time he's on stream because he chickened out and he doesn't want to come out today. He's like, oh, I'm too tired. So you'll need to roast him. It was crazy watching Adventure last night. Yeah, Adventure is such a pretty ship, though. She's going to come right back in this afternoon, though. I'm really, really excited for it. Yes, Disney Adventure is coming back in tonight. We're going to do a separate stream once all the regular departures come out, around 3:30. And what's up?
She's due for
6:45 is the arrival. That's the dock time, so she'll be probably coming in around sometime around 6.
The good thing is it'll be light. So
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. It should be relatively.
But it'll still look good.
Yeah,
So.
it's better than pitch black like the last 2 times. Yeah.
You can see a lot more. After this, we're gonna chase her down to Cocoa Beach and see if we can see her.
Oh, okay. Can you see her offshore at all, or no?
I haven't checked today because we didn't.
Oh, okay.
Because we woke up late.
Nice. Yes, Disney Adventure is coming in tonight. We'll be doing a separate stream just because of the time difference. There's like a 2-hour gap between departures here after Joy. So we're gonna stop this one after Joy goes out, and then we'll pick back up around 3:15 this afternoon. We'll have the second stream going.
Yes, that's good enough. Yeah, we're good. All right, I'm set up. Yeah, sure, I'll get you up.
Yeah, I got an invite to go to Disney last night, and I would have made it in time had Adventure actually left on time. Should have built ships like Adventure, the really clunky Breakaway Plus class. So, I mean, they are building ships bigger after Aura and Prima 6. They are going to build something that size, or actually bigger than Disney Adventure. But I guess a little known fact is that apparently Norwegian was about second in line for the auction for Disney Adventure, or I guess at the time Global Dream. So it almost ended up being a Norwegian ship, which would have been even more crazy to see. Auntie Chloe, hello. Sister had nephew this morning. Oh wow, congratulations. That's amazing. She does look good. She's got a nice
dry dock and everything.
Yeah, she's got a nice fresh coat of paint.
Yeah.
Do we see Disney Adventure on the shoreline? I don't believe we might be able to.
Yeah, you can see her from the shoreline. She's within the visible range.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I checked Cruise Mapper and it was.
Yeah, the anchorage. Yeah, the anchorage is pretty close for the most part.
Yeah. By the way, this is Ship to Shore Cruising.
Oh yes. Ship to Shore Vlogs is here.
Oh yeah, this is an outdoor dated shirt because I haven't made a new one since I.
Oh, that's right.
Ship to Shore Cruising.
That's right.
Because the vlog thing kind of, I mean, it was cool to try Disney, and then it's like, it didn't get as much views, so let's go back to cruising and go back to basics.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's better for the algorithm. I'll still do cruise vlogs.
Right, right.
Because that's still cruising centered.
Are they going to continue doing cruise ships here until 2030? Do you mean like cruise ships?
Oh, there's Joy.
There's Joy.
Joy's dropped the
Do you mean having ships here in Port Canaveral? Is that what you mean?
Right on time.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Like a certain someone last night. I can see what sub that is probably on.
Cruise Canaveral paddleboard Norwegian Joy. Dropping lines, getting underway from Port Canaveral. West Basin, cruise terminal 10, bound for sea. Standing by channel 12, this channel 4, concern traffic, paddleboard Norwegian Joy. Brake dredge Paul Lee, pilot on the Norwegian Joy. Always. Yeah, we've got an early Norwegian Joy.
Yes, Disney Adventure does have the roller coaster that's similar manufacturer to Bolt.
For you and slide them red wires down.
Yeah. It would have been interesting to see.
Aim between 9 and 10.
Would have been interesting to see Global Dream end up with NCL, but I think it's also, it turned out really well as Disney Adventure, for sure.
Yeah, we just did the rounds going by the firehouse and Gators and
Nice.
came down here.
Nice. Yeah, I did that on the way in.
So then we're gonna see if we can find Disney Adventure. She's like halfway down the beach though.
Oh, okay. Not too bad.
Well, I'm actually after she's like out in the channel, I'm gonna like go to the pier and see if I can see Adventure from here.
Okay. Yeah, I thought about
See
walking
how
down there.
far.
Yeah. I was going to walk down there at some point just to
Let's
see.
The cruise mapper, she's about halfway down the beach.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. In Port Canaveral, yes, they are going to continue. They're going to continue cruising here in for pretty much the foreseeable future. We're eventually going to be getting a 7th ship terminal, so 7 ship days are going to start happening eventually. The marina where they're putting the new terminal is, I guess the lease is finally expiring on it, so they can finally start construction on it probably sometime this year. We just don't have anything scheduled out that far. I think the latest I've seen ships scheduled is like early 2028, and that's just a couple of them that are that far out. We can't see Disney Adventure from here, unfortunately.
Yeah,
She's down and around the corner.
That's how far she is out.
Okay, yeah, oh yeah, she's a couple miles south.
Yeah. So maybe if you go like to about right here, you'll probably be able to see her, or if you just go all the way down.
Yeah, you might be able to see it like from the fishing pier, like
Yeah,
very
I
bare,
know,
like very.
after Joy went out the channel, so I also
Yeah.
might get some pictures of Joy going all the way out.
Yeah.
I know Justin does that sometimes.
Yeah, I thought about doing the stream from out on the corner, but it's
There's not a lot of space for tripods though.
yeah, there's not a lot of space, and I got to get the Starlink set up out there. It's just like there's not enough space to really realistically get it
Come
done.
back for normal departures,
Yeah.
and then for adventure.
Right. Yeah, Mardi Gras does look really good.
I'm also gonna watch Vision arrive on Monday. That's been confirmed. If we were able to figure out.
What time?
10:30.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I'll come in that
It might be
early.
her dock time.
Yeah, it is the dock time.
So maybe around like 9.
Yeah, what's on the Port Canaveral website is those are all dock time. So usually you add about an hour for the pilot.
Yeah. It's always fun going out on the pier and seeing how far you can see them out. The vision is small, so it's hard to see her when like monitoring or something.
So there's a boat marina down almost kind of where Terminal 10 is, where the Joy is docked right now. There's a little boat marina, like a big yellow building, and the lease on that building is expiring soon. And that's where they're going to put the new cruise terminal. They've already basically laid out the schematics and everything like that for it. They essentially just needed to wait for that lease to expire on that building to where they can get everything out, and then
Joy's underway.
Joy's underway. Very
Yeah,
cool.
0.6 knots.
Nice. But once the lease expires, they clear out the building. They'll be able to start construction on the actual cruise terminal, and so it'll kind of be in this line where Mardi Gras is. It'll be on the back side of the Royal Caribbean terminal. The website is just portcanaveral.com. There's a little, like a square button on the main homepage of Port Canaveral, and once it says cruise schedule or ship schedule, and you'll be able to find all the departure times and all the ships that are going in and out of port. Joy does have to spin around, so we'll get to see her a little bit in the turning basin here, just briefly, and then she'll disappear again right behind Mardi Gras.
Oh, is Alex here? Where is he? Oh, there's Alex. Nice. Alex is here.
The Bolt Seacoaster, yes, is on Mardi Gras. That's a really fun roller coaster too.
I'm gonna make a new shirt, put on Canva this time.
What's that?
I'm gonna make a new shirt to like say for cruising, but
Nice.
I'm gonna use Canva this time. Because
Oh,
you can
okay.
actually like get the shirts printed for like $20.
Nice.
It's actually reasonable when it comes to pricing.
I think that Norwegian U sails from Port Canaveral in 28 would be awesome for you guys to have a Prima Ultra. I hope so. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up getting Aura up here as well, just because of like the galaxy-ish, starry themed. By the way, it was so clear last night here in Port Canaveral. We could literally see like the Milky Way bands up in the sky. It was so pretty. It was really cool. I've never actually been able to catch that before. Morning.
I'm beginning to believe I live here.
Same here. I will be until that Disney ship leaves, pretty much.
Yeah,
I got to see it as much as I can.
I know. We were listening to your pod this morning
Oh, really?
about it going out yesterday.
Yeah.
I love it. It's actually coming in today at 7:30. So it's supposed to go on at 8.
Alrighty.
Well, you've got it. What'd you do with it?
You've seen the Northern Lights. Unfortunately, they don't come down here into Florida very often. I've seen some pictures of the Northern Lights all the way down in Tampa before, but I've never been able to catch them in Orlando.
I got the Northern Lights in my house and over the summer.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's probably a little concerning, but they come down pretty far occasionally these days.
It's because of the solar storms.
Yeah,
We're having more of those, so is the sun about to
Yeah.
explode or something?
the sun's very active over the last like couple of years. But yes, I would love to catch the Northern Lights at some point. That would be super cool to see.
There's a launch tomorrow at 5.
5 p.m.
Yeah, 5:04ish.
Oh, crap. As cool as that is, that's going to make it a nightmare here.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you get here like 2ish,
Yeah, hopefully.
that's what I'm gonna do. Even if there is a launch, as the cruise ships come out, especially,
Yeah.
that's gonna be the issue.
I don't think the weather's supposed to be very good tomorrow, though. I saw like a 70% chance of rain.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll find out.
Well, it may.
Relatively new to cruising, just been on 2 this past year with 2 more on the books. So do ships change ports from year to year? We prefer Port Canaveral because we can drive there. So yes, it depends on the cruise line, but Carnival typically will leave a ship in the same area for anywhere between 2 to 5 years. Royal is pretty consistent with changing things up. Usually every 2 to 3 years, they kind of rotate their ships around. Disney rarely ever does it unless something new is there to replace it. Like the Disney Fantasy was on the 7-night itinerary for close to 10 plus, almost even 15 years. Norwegian moves around a lot. Norwegian has some ships that they'll be in a different home port every 6 months. So it kind of depends on the cruise line and the ship as well. If it's been in a certain home port for a couple years already, there's a good chance it'll get moved around shortly after. So it kind of depends.
Let's see, let's look at the webcam.
Right, exactly, yeah. And
Oh, they're not focused on Joy right now.
oh, they're not. So we can try new ships. Yeah, exactly. And that's my favorite part is like with these rotations, usually if there's something that's different or new coming into Canaveral, I'll try to get on it as soon as I can. Like the MSC Grandiosa is pretty much came into Port Canaveral, and like it's the first time that ship of that class even has been in the United States, and it came here into Port Canaveral for the season. And so it's here from December until I think April. And then it's going to go back over to Europe for the summertime and then return later on this year. And that's pretty common as well. Some ships and some cruise lines will do seasonal, where they'll spend the summer in Europe or Alaska or wherever, and they'll do the winter time in the US. That's why typically the US is a lot more packed with ships during the winter time versus the summer. But I guess Grandiosa being an example, though, she arrived in December and I just sailed on her a few weeks ago. It was cool just to kind of see something new here. Alrighty. Disney Adventures at 0.2 knots. Yeah, typically it'll show that they're doing, you know, at least just like a minimal speed there. If they're at anchor, they're moving to some extent. It's probably, you know, partially due to the current. But yeah, it'll probably show that she's moving about that speed the rest of the day.
It's also because of the wind.
Mm-hmm. Canaveral and Miami are the best ship for rotations. There's a lot of them. Yeah, they put a lot of new stuff here in these ports. Is here in Miami and Port Canaveral. No, Grandiosa is tomorrow.
Is Joy finally moving? I think Joy's finally moving. I can't tell. Looks like she is. Yeah, Joy's moving.
Is it starting to stick out?
Yeah, it's starting to stick out over there. It's passing by Treasure a little. Yeah, Joy's moving. Sweet. Joy's on the move.
Okay, I see it a little bit. All right, where's the remote? Disney. No, is Disney Fantasy here tomorrow?
Yeah, she is.
Yes. That's why That's why Adventure's going to 8 or to 3 tomorrow, or tonight. All right. There. Oh, yep. There's Joy. Thoughts on Grandiosa? Oh, I loved the Grandiosa. I loved it. It's one of my favorite ships right now. The food was okay, which is pretty normal for MSC. The free food on MSC is never the best, but their specialty dining was phenomenal, which that's kind of a trend with MSC, is their free food is decent, but their specialty dinings are amazing. The ship was very, very nice, very pretty, very well kept. The staff were good. Overall, like, the ship layout was really nice. There's a lot of places just to kind of see and lots of nice vantage points to watch and kind of just see different parts of the ships, things like that. So overall, yeah, she's one of my favorite ships at the moment right now. Hot take: pizza on Grandiosa was better than Sorrento's. That is a big thing, as a lot of people say that MSC's pizza is better, or like some of the best. Which I can agree with.
Ocean Service, Mardi Gras 06, good afternoon.
I don't really see anybody else here, no.
Ocean Service, Mardi Gras.
I'm sure they'll be here later. I think they're pretty much here every day. Snowing there, so it's nice to see the sun. Oh, that stinks. It's been pretty cold here. It got down into the 30s here in Orlando the last couple of days. It's been pretty brutal. Celebrity Apex is behind the Mardi Gras. She's at the Royal Caribbean Terminal.
She has to do a turn.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm doing the same. We're going live again later on, just because there's such a long gap between Joy.
3 live streams today.
What's that?
You basically have 3 live streams today.
Who else is here?
I know you're doing basically 3 live streams today. Because you have this one, then main sailways, then adventure.
Oh, I'm looping Adventure in with the other one, but yeah. Because...
I know Chase is going to be here. I don't know who else.
Gotcha. Yeah, because...
Yeah, he got the VIP thing of Artemis.
I do that in my vlogs, typically. I just don't do it on live stream. Coming out like a car.
Ocean Service, Q Ocean Service, Mardi Gras 06.
Oh. I gotta stream more on my game channel. I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to. I know, I really do though. I've been so busy this week, I just haven't had time. I gotta get all the Grandiosa videos done. All right, Joy's gonna disappear here for a bit. Yes, Joy will end up passing by. Joy will end up passing by Disney Adventure as she heads out to sea. Yes, Adventure is pretty much sitting on the exit of the channel for the most, pretty much, or just a little bit off to the side of where the channel exits, which is a few miles south of here. So she'll pass right by. Same with Treasure later on tonight. Treasure will sail right by Adventure. I think that's the first time those two are going to end up meeting. And for those who are just tuning in, we are going live later on today when the remainder of the departures head out. We are going live again at 3:15 p.m. So in just a little over 2 hours from now, we'll be going live again for the rest of the departures here and the arrival of Disney Adventure. So thank you guys for tuning in now, and I hope to see you guys later on as well. But right now, we got the Norwegian Joy should be coming up here momentarily. Yes, she will be here around 6:30. Her at the dock time is 6:45, so she'll probably be in here anywhere between 6 to 6:30, and then be at, because she's going to go down and spin, kind of where that black cargo ship is on the right-hand side of the screen. She's going to turn around in that basin, and then dock right here where the Mardi Gras is, and she'll be there until tomorrow evening.
Oh, Doug Polaris, prepare to drop lines. CT8 shipside, Disney Treasure will be outbound for sea. Doug Polaris, dropping lines shortly.
Ooh, that's scary. I hope everything goes well with that. Sorry to hear. That's crazy. Are you talking about the birds in the background? Something. Oh, it was the. I think it's one of the tugs. I think was talking to somebody. I didn't fully hear what they were saying, but I think it was one of the tugs were mentioning something about moving.
All the pilot aboard Norwegian Joy on 12. Yeah, Norwegian Joy is just entering the middle basin now, Cap.
Right. We're on the move. We'll be sputtered down here in a couple minutes and have the wires down for you.
Okay, understood. You're on the move now. And you'll just give me a shout back when you're clear and the wires are down. And we'll hold 11 knots till we get past you, Paul.
Roger, Cap. Appreciate it.
Again, it's just this paradox is where I have seen this thing so many times, like, oh, that's not big enough.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to disrupt their streaming or anything like that. We'll all have our own individual things going on, but yeah, I'm sure they know the schedule.
Oh, there she is. Oh yeah, that's her. Her bridge wing is sneaking around Margaret a little bit.
Okay, nice.
So she's almost here.
Yay.
Kind of cool a ship this big is departing, like for just a transition cruise.
Yeah.
Normally it's the small ones.
I think it's just that random thing where she's going down there for about a month.
It'd be funny if Adventure came in for Terminal 10.
Yeah, that I don't think she would fit.
Here.
They've tried docking Oasis there for a medical emergency once, and it just didn't fit. It was actually really bad.
Like, medevacs, like,
They pulled it against the dock, but they couldn't tie up because it was just too big. Because that was the only available terminal that day. So it was really interesting. That's basically how they found out that the Oasis is too big. There she is.
I've seen a bunch of breakaway classes here, mainly Escape, but this is the first one I've seen sail away.
Really? You haven't caught any of the sailaways?
Yeah, because like I saw Escape like twice, or no, like 3 times now.
Mm-hmm.
I never got to watch them sail away.
Oh, weird.
No, Escape followed us out on Mariner, so I guess I got to see one sail away.
Gotcha.
But breakaway classes aren't here much, so.
Yeah.
But this is breakaway plus.
Right. They like to put Epic here a lot for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, she's kind of like Adventure, like the one-on-one when it comes to her class.
Right.
I mean, she's unique.
Joy's leaving. Joy left early today. It's Disney Adventure that's coming in late. That's why we're doing the early stream, is just because she's so early today. But she's repositioning down to Miami for about a month, and then she'll return back to Port Canaveral until about April. But it is weird that she's, it's not normal to reposition only for about a month and then return. It's definitely an odd situation, but it's just kind of because of the capacity constraints here in Canaveral right now.
Again, with that paradox of how cruise ships are like big, and then you see one, but she looks a lot bigger, so it doesn't seem. It's just that weird paradox.
Yeah, she is a beauty. I love the Joy. It's one of the prettiest ships in my opinion. Yes, it is. I love the artwork on this one. I think Aura is probably going to be the closest rival to it, but this one looks really, really nice. Aqua is going to come back. I think she comes back sometime maybe next year. She either comes back in 27 or 28. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, it's based off the Phoenix. Norwegian Pride of America's whole art isn't the greatest thing in the world. I could live without it. Oh, she's beautiful.
Yes, very pretty. I'll catch back up on chat here in just a moment as the ship comes by. Give me one moment.
And she has the classic NTL funnel on this one.
Mm-hmm. zoom in for you guys here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. That's just joining in. We've got the Norwegian Joy sailing away, and again, we are going to stream the rest of the departures here later on this afternoon. So I hope you guys are going to tune in for that one as well. We're going to be streaming those beginning at 3:15 this afternoon. All right, let's catch up on the chat here. Yes, we are going to have Norwegian Epic and Norwegian Escape here later on this year. It's going to be awesome to have those two back. Yes, this is an empty sailing. She's sailing empty. She's going to sail straight to Miami, and I believe she starts a cruise tomorrow afternoon. So nobody on board the Norwegian Joy right now. It's kind of a weird sailing that they're doing, but nobody's on board, unfortunately.
I guess I shall say goodbye to the stream until later today.
Yes.
This ship is short cruising, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And all that stuff. I'm gonna go chase her after she gets out a little bit. Yeah, I'm just getting this thing. Oh. Well, I'm gonna wait until she turns a little bit. If I want to get her doing that, then I'll go.
Yeah, we're ready to go at any time if you feel like coming early. Okay, well, this is your pilot. I just passed you on the Norwegian Joy. As soon as I climb off, I'm going to chase right back to you. So I should be on board definitely before 14:30. Awesome. Thank you, Master. See you then.
Slow, what's going on? So late, glad. Oh yeah, of course. No worries. We are going to stream later on today. Again, streaming at 3:15 this afternoon for the remaining 6 ships that we're going to have here today. So we've got a crazy 7-ship day here, which never happens, pretty much, or very. Unfortunately, we just can't see Disney Adventure from here. Unfortunately, she's just too far south out of the picture. Because there's just a lot of trees and buildings and things in the way that are blocking our view, unfortunately. So we're just not able to see the Disney Adventure right now. If we were able to see this, trust me, I would love to show you guys the ship. Just unfortunately, she's just way too far out of the picture here. 2 hours early. So again, Joy is heading out. She's doing a reposition cruise down to Miami. She just dropped all of her guests off this morning, and she'll be heading straight to Miami with nobody on board, and she's going to begin a cruise tomorrow afternoon. So it's just like a weird reposition sailing where Norwegian typically sails their reposition cruises empty for some reason. Sometimes most cruise lines will do it with passengers on board, but Norwegian typically opts to do them with no passengers. So that's just the reason for the early departure today, and also nobody on board. Alrighty, well, I guess that will do it for now as the Joy heads out to sea. Again, I hope to see all of you around 3:15 this afternoon as we get ready for the remaining 6 ships this afternoon. So again, we've got the Disney Adventure will be making her arrival after everything goes out today, but we've got the Mardi Gras, Celebrity Apex, and the Carnival Freedom. Those are all leaving at 3:30. We've got the Adventure of the Seas at 4 o'clock, and then 4:45 Disney Treasure, and then around 6 o'clock-ish will be the Disney Adventure. So again, I hope to see you all around 3:15 this afternoon, and have a great afternoon.